Good morning, guys. Yes, it is 3 p.m., 3:21, as you can see from my system clock. CVAC is breaking out. Yeah, maybe. It is kind of high tide flagging on the 60-minute chart, yeah. SPWH, yeah, but it's not really a super fast moving stock. Stick to the hotter sectors like tech, software, EV, all of that stuff. This is some random warehouse, I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. JKS. Yeah, JKS are earnings in a few days, like Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, AYRO. Finally, yesterday it got some volume. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna touch it. It's not big of enough move, but if we can get to double digits, that would be nice. PayPal, yeah, PayPal is a slow name, but it looks good. Yeah, a lot of large and mega cap tech stocks are looking like this. Like Amazon is flagging nicely, Facebook, Apple. Wait, that's a weird wick on Apple. Apple is flagging nicely, so yeah. I mean, you know, there's gonna be a lot of breakouts if we go into bull run into year end. There's gonna be a lot of breakouts. This may just be the beginning. There's definitely speculation money in the markets. The bat in PayPal and Amazon? No, I didn't see it. Okay, let's see here. Ari, I'm still long this recent solar related IPO. AMD, I bought some yesterday, small position, since I didn't really have much buying power left. But it's been building higher lows relentlessly, and yeah, let's see if it can go. Tesla sold a tiny bit yesterday. Celsius looks like it wants to go to 40. Mealy finally had a strong breakout yesterday from the tight range with higher lows. TAN, oh, it looks like it's gapping up today. Nice. Hopefully it can finally break out and go. Do a run like it did here. Beely had a monster breakout. Unfortunately, I only got filled like 40,000 shares. Opening range highs, I wanted 50,000 shares, but I guess that's a good problem to have. Snapchat, I bought some yesterday. Just broke out of this tight range with higher lows. Doku, I bought some. I lightened down into the close since it really didn't go, so I just, you know, lightened up a little bit on it. BLDP keeps inching higher. Futu just keeps inching higher, just building higher lows. Had earnings yesterday. Insane numbers, just insane numbers. What's up with these wicks? What the hell is going on? Anywho, Square looks like it's gapping higher. Coupa is strong. Growth Generation is... I actually did some due diligence on some stuff today. Now I know what Growth Generation does. I didn't know it before. Run looks like it's gapping higher. GBTC, well, Bitcoin strong. Mara, Riot strong, gapping higher. Yeah, pretty much everything is gapping higher. Then we have some, there's just so many charts setting up. This NVCR is a thin name, I'm not gonna trade it, but this one is set, it looks decent. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Maybe if it can have a parabolic run into next week, would be nice. JD looks like it's bouncing off the 20-day again, and it's built a tight range here. SC undercut the 50 and found support above the 50, building higher lows still, and now it looks like it wants to break out of this range here. LI, I don't know why this thing didn't go with XPEV yesterday, but there could be a little bit of a... It's high-tide flagging on the 60-minute chart. Uber is high-tide flagging. I don't know if it's gonna... There's gonna be a trade here for me, but it looks decent. FNChui, some FANG triple ETF. It's very thin. It's probably not gonna trade it. Net, still high-tide flagging here. Higher lows. This one I may actually trade. Nvidia flagging here. Another mega cap stock. Mega caps have been lagging for now, but you know, when these things start breaking out, yeah, there's gonna be lots of opportunity. Jumia, there could be a quick trade here on the short side if it hits, you know, if it goes crazy. I'm probably not gonna trade it, but if it, you know, I'm just having it here for now. If it goes to like 40, 50 next week, then I'll be interested in a short. NIO. Nothing here right now. I'm starting to track this Fisker EV stock. It's flagging here. It probably needs 3 to 5 days. And this Solo, I was looking at a short. Looks like it's gapping down for now. Yeah, a lot of these. Like I think KNDI and FUV had offerings pre-market. That's why they're gapping down. And that's also why Solo is gapping down. But Solo is digesting the best here. Yeah, we'll see. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity, both long and short, on these EV and battery plays. I missed the first leg, but you know, usually, many times the second leg could be even more profitable than the first leg. So, BE, it needs more time to go sideways. It's just starting to flag here. Oops. Guys, put takers in caps, please. B is a good OMI. Yeah, I mean, I guess it looks decent. Yeah. SPC, yeah, SPC is breaking out from a bottom base. Not my type of setup, but sure. IPOB, I don't see anything here. It needs to tighten up. But I guess it's a hot sector and everything. It's a SPAC. Lots of interest, hottest sector. No, I sold IGV. It's too slow. Oh shit, the market is open. I didn't realize that. Okay, good luck everyone. I don't really see anything exciting right now. I have a very good portfolio. I'm happy with it, and I just want follow through on those things. This NVCR is breaking out of a nice little flag. Beely is straight up. That's what happens when you combine technicals with fundamentals. That's when you get these types of moves, and a good market, obviously. That's what happens. That's what good breakouts are supposed to do. They're supposed to go straight up. Sono. Yeah, it's right on the 10 EMA on the 60 minute. It's too early to tell. Oh, LI is now going. I was tempted to buy it, but I don't know. It's just getting a little bit long in the tooth, this move. But I don't know. Yeah, Shopify moved yesterday. Broke out of this little range, but it's a very shoppy name. It's the middle of nowhere. It's not a leader anymore. Etsy, yeah, good breakout from yesterday. Roku also. That's what good breakouts are supposed to do. Tan is finally breaking out. If I weren't in it already, full size, I would be buying it here. Just breaking out of this flag. Looks so good. Okay, guys, stop with the stupid comments in the chat. GME, yeah, yesterday was the breakout. There's some activist investor stuff going on there. What I said about TAN, the same thing I've been saying for the past 3 or 4 sessions. Or, well, close to. Yeah, NVCR, yep. Straight up from the opening range highs. Can we get some real follow through and stuff? That would be nice. The past 2 times I was heavily invested is when it was back in late September and early November. Those 2 times didn't really have any follow through. But now the indices, they're just going sideways, and it would be nice if we have a nice breakout. Do you have any statistics on that? Just observation. I don't know about that. I have no idea. I just don't necessarily think there is anything wrong with Fridays. Just another day. No, I'm not watching for the EV stocks to top today. Absolutely not. There's no setup there. Yes, it's my 3rd day in a row without an energy drink. So where are the guys who told me I'm addicted? You have no faith in me. Nah, the vaccine news, we're getting some new, we've had 3 vaccine news now, and the growth stocks, the first time the growth stocks, like the momentum stocks got killed. The second time, not as much, and then we had the third Third time, they were barely affected. So, you know, it is already in the markets. I don't care if they come out with a 100% with a vaccine with 100% efficacy and 100% safety. It's not gonna matter anymore. The surprise is over. They shook everyone out. It was the biggest momentum crash in like 20 years. I saw some statistic on that. It's kind of interesting. You could say I felt it. I only dropped 3 million. Nothing too bad. It's a good thing I wasn't I wasn't alone in that trade. Yeah, I know Uber is breaking out. Yeah, I know. It's you know, I had it here. It's in a very nice high tide flag. Fuck. Should I? Feels like I'm chasing it, you know, but okay, I bought some, nothing crazy. I need to sell some stuff before they close anyway. I'm kind of, I don't have enough buying power to hold it overnight. So we'll see. If it closes really strong, I'm gonna keep it, and I may sell something that's not really performing. And that's how you do it in a bull market when you have this, you know, things keep grinding higher. You buy breakouts, you sell ones that get overextended, or that where trailing stops it, and you also sell the ones that don't really perform. You want to have the most efficient use for your money. You don't want to be in a stock, especially when the market is running and a lot of things are going higher in a lot of different sectors. You don't want to sit in something that's not performing. You want to be in the ones that are moving. You don't want to be in dead money. Zillow, yeah, it kind of had a breakout yesterday-ish. But yeah, it's one of the many stocks that are looking good. It is. Twilio having follow through from yesterday. What's this KXIN? What's going on here? Okay, looks like I got full size in Uber now. Oh, not full size, but still partial size. Wow. I don't think I've ever had this much exposure in my life. I'm long 38 million worth of stock. Jesus Christ. Pray for me, guys. If we get another momentum crash on Monday. Oh God. Obviously I'm gonna sell a bunch before the weekend. I'm not gonna hold this much over the weekend, but yeah, still. I don't think I've been this much invested ever. Now, if we could have an end of year rally, you know, big end of year rally, there's $10 million potential in my portfolio. Wouldn't that be nice? That's what I'm betting on. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna get stopped out of a lot of stuff for a small loss. If you rallies it, dude, let me tell you this. If you get a big year-end rally and Nasdaq goes to like, I don't know, 14,000, I may stop trading, considering the portfolio I have on right now. If you get some sick speculation money coming in, I'll stop trading, at least for a while. Blink parabolic short next week? Yeah, could be. Yep. Especially if we can go to 30 plus, that would be nice. Okay, SC I bought some opening range highs, looks like it's moving. Uber I bought some, not really performing yet. This Dada, it's a fast growing, I think it's a China stock of some kind. This KXIN, I don't know what the hell this is. I do enjoy trading, but I also want to do other stuff. That's the problem. I can't. I'm addicted. That's the problem. I don't want to be addicted. No, I'm not gonna show the P&L ever. I learned my lesson. Let's just say I learned my lesson. The past 4 times I showed P&L, every single time I was at least a couple of $1 million poorer, like a week or 2 weeks later. Every single time. It's unbelievable. It's just stupid. Come on. Fuck you, David. Yeah, every single one of you could do this. No rocket science involved. It's when you try the rocket science trading, that's when bad things happen. You just observe what's going on. You learn some basic chart patterns that have worked for 100 years. You learn some basic risk management, and boom. No advanced mathematics needed. There's not really that much brain power needed to make it in this endeavor. Really not. I think a brain dead person could do this. What charts I use? I've been using eSignal, but you can also, there's a lot of books where you can see stock charts, like how to make money in, the William O'Neill book, and then there's some others too, like Darva's book too. There's a lot of charts from the 30s and 50s and 70s and whatnot. Your one bad headline overnight, like a bomb or something, you're gonna lose half your net worth? No, I don't think so. Well, maybe if there's gonna be like a world war or something. But the thing is, you know, every position is in the green. I've locked in, like I lock in into strength. And like a lot of these positions, like they have to kind of gap down quite a bit for me to start losing money in them. Some of them are close to my entry, obviously. And those ones I'm gonna sell if they don't perform. But you know, to use margin, you kind of need to deserve it. Your other stuff has to be deep in the green before you can add margin. So that's what I'm doing now. I bought SC and Uber, and if you know, at least one of them is probably not gonna perform, so I'm gonna get rid of it. AMD, like this one, if this thing doesn't go, I'm probably gonna sell it. Yes, I've sold some on Beely. I sell a bit differently. Yeah, I'm probably less exposed than many in the chat are. 2 times is max margin for me, yeah, but I never use 2 times. I'm maybe overnight to coming into the day, I was maybe 140% long. And most of that was well in the green. Yeah, I have a stock B membership too. Okay, Uber is fading. Looks like things are starting to fade now. I'm probably not gonna do anything until like near the close. Then we'll see what how things are performing. Can I stream near closing time? I can, but I won't. Because I'm too tired. I streamed World of Warcraft. I haven't been playing World of Warcraft for like exactly 1 year now. The new expansion is coming very soon. I think next week. Shadowlands. I'm not gonna play it because I'll get addicted. And I'm gonna spend like 10 hours per day for 3 months again. I don't feel like I have the time. Yeah, I'm too tired because of no energy drink. Yeah, exactly. I played in the WoW Classic. I played Rogue. In Vanilla, I played Mage mainly. In the Burning Crusade, I played Warrior and Paladin. Ever thought about trading to 1 billion? Sure. I'll have to. It's probably gonna be more like investing, not trading. Do I have any? Yeah, I have some really long streams. Couple of them. I have a couple of full day streams. My goal is to survive the year. That's my goal. No, I don't have any goals. I'll just try to take what the market gives me. Pretty much I hit all my trading goals. That's the thing. I hit them in the past couple of years. I hit all my trading goals. Like I'm on uncharted territory. Like I never thought I would get to this stage. So now it's all uncharted territory. It's beyond my imagination. That's the thing. That's the thing. Beyond my wildest dreams. Have one of your students become a 7-figure trader? Sure. No, the white lines are just visuals. They don't adjust anything on in my broker. I wish they did. That would be pretty nice. You gonna play cricket in England? You gonna live stream cricket? GBTC, yes, I have a stop on it. A very wide one. I think that could. I think GBTC could still double from here. Why not? Why not? I'm just trailing them. You never know. Like, look at what GBTC did last time Bitcoin was hot, right? This is a Bitcoin ETF, pretty much. I mean, this thing. Oh, I still remember these high tide flag breakouts. I had an insane couple of months. Like November, December 2017 were just insane for me. Much thanks to GBTC. I longed it and I shorted it. Oh, remember? Oh, I think I tweeted about it. I did when I bought the GBTC here when it gapped down on the 4th day. That was insane, and then it rallied like 120% in 2 days. What if GBTC does something like this again? Okay, come on Uber, stop me out. I don't wanna own Uber when I have a bunch of Bitcoin related stuff, a bunch of internet stocks, a bunch of I don't know, exciting stuff. Tesla, Celsius. Even Celsius is more exciting than Uber. December 2017, you made 53%. How the fuck do you know that? And November 27, you made 25%. How the fuck do you know that? I know how you know, because you took a screenshot when I showed you. That's smart. That's a multimillionaire right there. You screenshotted it. That's smart. Yep. Yep, I made 53% in a month. That was pretty nice. Okay, good. Uber, I'm out. I don't like it anyways. It's boring. I have more exciting things to do than be own Uber. I like the product. I don't like the stock. No, I don't have anything against Uber stock. It's just boring compared to my other stuff. Paper money and stream full of bots. Shame. Yeah, my stream is full of bots, haters, and David. That's my stream. What a shame. I'm not trading with paper. Guys, do you see here? It says paper. Don't you see it? I'm trading paper money. Why are you following me? Fools. Yeah, well, David is he's his own category of hater. Like there are bots, haters, and then there's David. He's his own category. Well, this is what it is trading a bull market. You position yourself correctly and then you just wait. Then you just wait. The more you do in a bull run, the more you're gonna sabotage for yourself if you're a swing trader. Or well, it depends on what your methods are, obviously. But for me, I think a lot of these things are just getting started. They're just breaking out of big bases. Like stuff like AMD. AMD has actually not broken out on the weekly chart yet. It needs to break out of this, what is it, 87 area. Then it's gonna zoom higher. Run, it had a pullback, had a big run, had a pullback, orderly pullback. And then it bounced off the... kind of started surfing the 100-day, built higher lows, and then it kind of broke out. But it's still below the 50-day. We'll see how it performs. Not super excited about this one. Celsius just broke out of a big pattern here on the weekly. Could have this thing could just be starting. Tesla just broke out of a big flag on the weekly chart. I think 600 is a realistic target for it. Melee, kind of broke out of a little flag. It's been building higher lows for a long time. Doku is just trying to come out of a range here. Snapchat breaking out of a high tide flag. Arri is a recent IPO, solar stock, hot sector. This thing could really go if it wants to. Coupa just coming out. Like a lot of these things are just coming out of a 4 or 5 month long basis. A lot of them. That's the thing. We're finally seeing like mass breakouts. That's something we haven't seen in a while. Like I've been complaining about the indices looking good, but no setups for a couple of weeks. But now finally we are getting the breakouts. TAN Solar ETF just breaking out of a high tide flag. This GRWG kind of, it was a little bit of an episodic pivot trade. BLDP just breaking out of a big flag on the weekly chart. Square just breaking out of a multi-month consolidation. SC, this is a bit choppy, but it's just been building higher lows for a long time and now breaking out of this consolidation. Can it finally go? I don't know. GBTC, this is just straight up. We'll see. Could still double from here. Beely, bought it yesterday on earnings. These are the best ones when stocks break out of a multi-month flags on earnings. Those are the most some of the most powerful entries. It's the same thing what happened on JD here, where we bought it on the stream. When it broke out of this perfect looking flag on earnings, multi-month flag, and then it went straight up. And Beely, exactly the same type of scenario. Futu, this one too. I bought it when it started breaking out of this little flag, or actually it was a big flag. Right here, like if you learn what stocks make big moves, and you learn the patterns, the language of stocks, you kind of make so much money. And obviously you need a good market. That's the key. Without the good market, doesn't matter how much knowledge and brain power you have, you're not gonna make much money. But when you get a good market, you need to be ready. You need to be there. You need to be around. You can't go away from the markets ever, because you never know when the next bull run is gonna start. That's something that Dan Sanger has been talking about a lot. It took me many years to realize what it really means. You can't really ever stop watching the market. You don't like Baba today? No. Or well, I mean, it bounced off the 100-day. It could go. It could go. It could. Yeah, it's an alternative setup. This setup could definitely work when you have these momentum stocks pulling back to moving averages and finding support. It's not really my favorite type of setup, but it can work. Wow, KXIN, damn! I saw it early, but I didn't know what it was up on, so I didn't really care. ZI, yeah, trying to come out of base here. I'll put it back in my watch list. What's my thinking beyond my Mara position? It's a hot sector. And it cut volume. Oh, net, is it going? Is it breaking out yet? Oh, it is. Oh, that's the one that triggered. Exactly, don't mistake bull market for brains. I see so many people bullshitting because they're mistaking bull market for brains. I've seen some signs out there. Never mistake a bull market for brains. You're in for some big trouble. My ABC watch list. I don't have the C watch list anymore. A stocks, those are the best ones technically, fundamentally. B stocks are not as good technically and fundamentally. That's pretty much it. Do market makers? There are no market makers. At least they're not relevant anymore. The few that are left. It's all electronic, pretty much. Yeah, they're just algos scalping for pennies. Or sub pennies even. Netflix looks like it wants to go. It's tight. It's really tight. It's one of these mega caps that's just, you know, going sideways for now, just like Apple and like some of these. Swedish eye? What do you mean Swedish eye? Smart eye? I don't know what you're talking. What do you mean? Oh, SCI. Signature eyewear. It's a 0.5 cent stock. Uber crapped out. Yeah, it did. Good thing we got stopped out earlier. OMX. I don't follow the OMX. I don't really give a shit. OMX is just. If you have the US Nasdaq, you don't need anything else. How far? Okay, guys, now we're getting these questions again that shouldn't even be asked because everyone should be following instructions on the screen. CVAC. I don't think anything about it right now. I don't see anything. I wish I had bought it here, but I just couldn't put two things together when mRNA, no, not mRNA, BNTX and Pfizer announced their vaccine. Yeah, net doing it. Net, yep. Finally. I got stopped out the first time I bought it earlier this week. I rebought 50k shares. Let's see what happens. The Container Store. Yeah, broke out yesterday. RRR. Nah, it's guys, stick to the faster moving stocks. These things are, it's just a grinder. It's not really a great trading stock. CRDF. It's a momentum biotech. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like a good setup. It's been going sideways. Undercut the 20-day a few days ago. Went back into range, but in a tight day yesterday. Now it's breaking. Yeah, it looks good. Been building higher lows all the way. This thing looks good. Good setup. 50k shares. 50k in dollars is what I pay in commissions in a week. I don't ever take so small positions. KCAC. Yeah, I'm watching it. This is interesting. This is a battery play. I did some due diligence on it today. This Dantes has been all over it for a while. It's very intriguing. This thing could go to 100. But that's what I said about LAC too, and then it pulled back 50% or 42. In paper, it's paper trade. Yeah, it's no. I do pay paper commissions. 7 years till revenue? How do you know 7 years till revenue? Hey, guys, who cares about revenue? This market doesn't give a shit about revenue. It's all about hype and expectations. But yeah, a lot of these stocks, you know, they're far from revenue, but they can still make big moves. How do you know it's 7 years to revenue? It sounds kind of far off. Yeah, spies. Well, spies are not relevant for us. Like S&P 500 stocks, I don't even remember when I traded an S&P 500 stock. Oh, I know, Tesla, because they got included, or they're gonna be included in S&P 500. Well, I guess, but you know, with the exception of that one, I haven't traded an S&P 500 stocks in a long time. It's irrelevant. The relevant index for me is Nasdaq, and look at this one. Wow, I think Nasdaq could go to like 14,000 before year end. You see this? It's kind of high tide flagging. This thing looks insane. Oh my god! If Nasdaq goes to 14,000 before year end, I don't even want to think about it. Oh, SC is going straight up. Nice. I do follow William O'Neill, Can Slim, but for me, momentum is more important than earnings. I think revenue growth is more important. Revenue growth than the momentum. Like some of my biggest winners this year, they didn't have earnings. Like Fastly, this thing didn't have earnings when I bought it, right? It only had revenue growth, net. Wait, this one I haven't traded much before. Which ones? Some other big winners. Livongo, I think. I don't think that one had earnings either when I bought it. It's just revenue growth. And now SC, this one I had, was a big home run back in the summer. No earnings, just revenue growth. A lot of these are this way. We're just in that type of a market right now. The market doesn't necessarily give a shit about earnings. They only care about potential future earnings. Now that's gonna change. There's gonna be a time when the market cares about earnings again. But right now it's not that time. Electric school buses. Yeah. Hype. Hype has always been around. But Can Slim, it's all about getting into fundamentally sound stocks, not getting into the speculative hype stocks. I don't think Can Slim is outdated at all. But you know, you have to kind of, you know, adjust to the market environment. But you know, Can Slim, if you focus on the stocks that have high earnings and their revenue growth, you're gonna do very fine. It's just gonna be fewer stocks to trade. There's nothing wrong. Like stuff like Square. You know, this thing has earnings. Look at the move it made this year. Enormous move. And or not only this year, the past few years. Shopify. This thing has earnings, right? High earnings, high revenue growth. It's made an enormous move. Can Slim works very well. Can Slim is gonna filter out 99.95% of all stocks. It's gonna force you to focus on the most quality stocks. PN, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. What's the, yeah, I mean, yeah, the setup is good. It is good. Well, the market gives a shit about earnings in the long run, but as I said, we are in a market environment right now, just like in the late 90s and in the late 60s and in the late 20s, where the market didn't give a shit about earnings. There were other things that were more important, like hype and future expectations, but that's gonna change. That's gonna change. It's not gonna last forever. Right now it's party. It's party time. But there will be a hangover eventually. Exactly. And when the crash comes, we're gonna get stopped out, and then we're gonna enjoy the shit show. Just like during the COVID crash. There were no setups for like a month or two. Well, a crash is a good thing if you can avoid it. And if you have sound sell rules, you're gonna avoid every single crash. Yeah, it's party time. Ethereum. Yeah, it's a very thin ETF. ETCG is another one. These grayscale crypto ETFs. I have my bet on GBTC. This is a liquid one. MRTX. Yeah, this one it looks good. If you can just tighten up a couple of more days would be nice, but I didn't trade much during the COVID crash. That's the point. You avoid the bad times, and then when the good times, you get aggressive. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream. I need to eat something. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to study hundreds of setups. And yeah, and David, don't forget to shoot your new gun. And have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks to the moderators for keeping things in check. Yeah, I know, David, what you're gonna say. I already know, but I'm gonna cut the stream before you can say